Hello everyone, welcome back to the last episode of a Journey to Love Yourself challenge. I hope that you enjoy this journey so far, and I hope that you feel there's some shift inside of you. And today we are going to talk about how to be grateful for who you are. You know, most of the time when we forget that we deserve love, or we forget to love ourselves, is because we keep complaining a lot of the things that we don't have, and a lot of everything. This is one of the reasons that keep us separated from self-love, because if you don't learn or be aware of how much that you appreciate yourself, you will always forget that you deserve love. You might have a difficult time to receive love. So now let's talk more about the power of gratitude. First of all, gratitude means being receptive to life. It also means to be thankful, to be appreciative, and to be grateful for everything that we already have in our lives. And I can understand that sometimes it's very difficult to remain grateful, thankful, or positive while we are going through the crisis or having difficult time in our life, because we've been hardwired and trained to always focus on the lack, because that's our survival mode. We want to feel safe, and we want to know what exactly that's happening around us so that we can be well prepared. But this is exactly what happened, because when you keep focused on that, you are going to get yourself into that state of constant worrying, the constant fear, and even feel anxious about what's going to happen next. And you will always feel that you're not good enough, because when you keep searching for the lack, what you don't have, when you focus on what you don't have, you will always have something missing in your mind, in your heart, and in your life. So in this episode, I would really like to invite all of you to train yourself to be grateful. First of all, start being grateful for who you are, for everything that happened in your life. If you're going through some difficult time, maybe it's financial difficulties, maybe you're having problems in your relationship, maybe it's health, or maybe there's some other things that's currently happening in your life. And first of all, I want you to remember that nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Everything is only temporary. And the thing is, I would like you to ask yourself, is there anything that you can do to change the situation? If there's a solution, then why you worry? And if the answer is no, there's nothing that I can change, and worry is not going to help anyway. So ask yourself these two questions. Is there anything that you can do with it? If the answer is yes, then what would be the next step that you need to do? Start with one step at a time. Take a baby step at a time. What you can do first to help you to improve this situation. Maybe you're having financial difficulties. Is that a way what you can change this situation? Perhaps you might have to reduce your spending, or maybe you can find another part-time job. There's so many opportunities online that you can start with as a freelancer to help you to generate more income. Or maybe you're having relationship issues. So ask yourself, is there something that you can do to improve the relationship? If you feel that you've done all the best or everything that you can do, but there's still no improvement, you really need to ask yourself, what can you do to make yourself more happy? And what do you deserve? Do you feel that you deserve better? You must know your worth. When you know your worth, you will know how to set boundaries for yourself, and you will know how to make a better decision that will make you more happier. So please go back to my previous episodes that I talk about know your worth, and that is so important. There are always always solutions. We just have to be a little bit creative and tune into our inner wisdom and find the solution. By the way, I have this exercise for you that I created this, the Wheel of Life Excel worksheet. I will put the link in the description below. Please go ahead and download it. So in this Wheel of Life, there will be 10 categories in your life, and you're going to rate it from 1 to 10. For 1, which means there's no development at all in this area. For 10, which means I'm perfectly in this ideal situation that my heart desires. And you need to rate all these 10 areas in your life. Once you put this in visual, you will start to look at all these areas, the areas that you need to improve. For example, if your financial situation is only 3, and then you know that, okay, I need to work on this situation. And then maybe your career is 8 or even above, and you know that you're doing really well in this area. Then you can keep doing it. And this will also give your mind a sense of peace. So you don't have to feel that you're all over the places, that I don't know where to start. I don't know where I should focus on. So when you put on this Excel sheet, after you put all your numbers there, you will instantly know which area that you need to focus on. And from there, you can start to create a plan for yourself. Ask yourself questions. What are the first steps that I need to take? For me to improve this, maybe your financial status is only 3. Okay, how I'm going to increase this to 4? Or to 5 and to 6. When you ask your brain and ask yourself these kind of questions, what happens is your subconscious mind is going to look for the solutions and the opportunities for you. And why this is so important when it comes to love yourself? Because imagine when you feel that you're having so many problems or things are not going well in your life in all areas, you would not be able to feel love for yourself. You're constantly feeling stressed, constantly feeling anxious, or even have other emotional issues going on. And that can also affect your health. You may feel tired, exhausted all the time. You might have headache. You might have sleeping problems. You also might have emotional eating problems. And these all problems are all created because you are not feeling good about yourself, about all the things that happen. So the first step is to clear our mind, to help our mind to see what is happening right now in your life. So first, when you have that Wheel of Life, that Excel sheet that I created for you, and the second thing that I would like you to do is stop complaining for the next 24 hours. Be more aware of what you are complaining every single day. I can tell you, so many people, they don't even realize how many times that they complain about, maybe about the traffic, maybe about how people act, or how strangers act, or the taste of the food, or the weather is too hot, it's too much rain, and things like that, going on and on and on. So in the next 24 hours, I would like you to stop complaining. And sometimes it's so natural that you don't even realize that you're complaining. You might complain about yourself, and this is so common. Perhaps when you wake up in the morning, when you see yourself in the mirror, you might tell yourself, oh my God, I look so bad today. Or I have a pimple on my face. Or look at my hair so messy. Or whatever. So instead of complaining about yourself, how can you be more grateful about who you are? Be grateful for how hard that you've tried every single day to be the better version of you, to overcome all the challenges, to overcome all the obstacles that's happening in your life, and every single day you're doing it. So remind yourself how amazing, how brave and how special, unique that you are. So when you start to shift this, you may feel a little bit awkward in the beginning because you're not so get used to appreciate yourself. And now it's a time to start to train yourself. Train your mind to see all the goods and all the beauty inside of you and surrounding you. And it's a very important step as well to love yourself more. You cannot love yourself if you're not being grateful for who you are. You can't love yourself if you keep complaining about everything, including yourself, in daily basis. So remember this, the power of gratitude. And when you start doing that, you will start to see the positive shift in your life. So remember to download the Wheel of Life Excel sheet that I created for you. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. And thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in wherever you are and sending you all love and light. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.